Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into geometric and arithmetic sequences, okay? I know that this is going to be a long, I don't know if I'm going to do it in two separate videos or just one video. I'm not 100% sure, okay? You guys have some really weird faces. It's okay, you're not on television. It's not that big a deal. You okay? All right, hey, arithmetic, let's go through this really quick. I'm going to try to talk. I'm not going to have a whole lot of I'm going to back off on the dad jokes just a little bit. Just so I can kind of push through this. Okay, so here we go. Arithmetic sequence, a list of answers or a list of numbers. A list of numbers. I want to make sure I have the definition exactly right. Here we go. List of numbers where the difference is constant. The difference is constant. What does constant mean, guys? Do what? Yeah, it's going at the same rate. So an example of that, like 2, 4, what's next? 6, 8, 10, so on, okay? Now, here's the big part of this. In this one, you are adding. Now, you can be going down, but you're still going to be adding. Okay, I'll explain that in just a minute. It's a little funky, okay? But you're adding. That is the key part, okay? When we're talking about arithmetic sequences, we're talking about adding, okay? The constant value, here we go. What is the common difference? It is the constant value. It is the value. In other words, whatever number is being added. The constant value that is added, there's that word again, added to each term to continue the sequence. The constant value that is added to each term so that we can continue the sequence. So like we just did, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? What are they adding? 2. So that common difference would be 2 because that is the constant. That is the number that is being added to continue to the next term. Does that make sense? So what would be after 10? 12, 14, 16, and so on, okay? All right, here we go. So here we go. On this next one, with your elbow neighbor. I'll do these with you. Let's talk through these as a class. 1, 5, 9, and 13. Is that a sequence? Yes. What is it? Tell me, what are they doing? So your common difference would be, so yes. My common difference would be plus 4. They're adding 4. What about number 2? What are they going up by? 2, and then 3. So does that work? This one is not. No. Okay, so do me a favor. Work through number 1 through 6 with your partner next to you. Go. Number 3. Number 3, guys. Yes. All right, somebody's excited. I like it. Hold on. I know that I told you it was adding, didn't I? Hold on. We're only adding, though. Thank you. Adding -2. Yeah. Hey, that one always messes with people's brains just a little bit, okay? Hey, when you're doing this, can I just show you? Somebody read that. 5 minus 2. What's 5 minus 2? 3. We know that that's 3, right? Somebody read this. That's 7. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Adding a negative number is the same thing as subtraction. You guys with me? It's still a positive 5 and it's still a -2. That's a -2. It's still, you guys with me on this? The terms are the same. Yes. Then that would turn, because that would be a double negative, which turns it to a positive. We'll get to. All right, here we go. What is number 4? Yes or no? Yes. Now watch what I do. -3, -3, and -3. Yes. It went down 3. So plus -3. All right, here we go. Number 5. No, it is not. Now I heard somebody say, yeah, it's multiplying by 2. Okay, but remember, we're not doing, what did I tell you about arithmetic? It is what? Adding. Adding only. Okay, it's only adding, so that doesn't work. All right, what about this one? Yes, what is that? Plus -1, not plus -1. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do just one of these. Do number 7. Go. What's it going up by? Going up by 4s. Figure out the next 3 terms real quick. I'm not going to pause this one. All right, what's next? What? 25. 29. 33. All right, here we go. So let's talk about the equation. This is where it gets a little tricky. All right, here we go. So let's say you're trying to find a large term. Let's say they're going up to a big number, okay? And they tell you they want you to find something, okay? Now, you ultimately, let's say they give it to you on a test. You're like, man, I cannot remember this equation. First of all, I'm not going to ask you to memorize the equation, okay? Because I don't have it memorized. I do not, okay? I don't use it that much. Because if, let's say you want the 20th term. If you don't remember the equation, what can I do? Just keep doing it until you get to 20 of them. You know what I mean? You could just keep going. But I'm not going to ask you guys to do that. So here's the equation. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So we have AN equals. Now, AN, that just simply means they want you to, whatever number they're asking you to find, okay? So if they want like the 25th term, that would be A with a 25 down there, okay? Then they have A1. A1 is not just a great steak sauce. It's a very good steak sauce. I heard that. Yes. First term. A1 is your first term. That's where you begin. Listen, if they want to find the 20th term, you have to know what the first one is, right? You need to have the first term. Keep talking about A1. I'm going to start getting hungry. Plus D. That's your common difference. So whatever, like the other one we were talking about, that would be adding 2, right? So I'd put plus 2 there, but we're not doing that right now. Common difference. And then you've got this, parentheses. Now we're going to do a little bit of multiplying, and it's going to be n minus 1. In other words, if they want the 20th term, I'm going to go 20 minus 1, which is 19 or whatever, okay? Are you guys good so far? This is, well, I'm going to show, it looks more complicated. If you just look at this equation, it looks really, really complicated. But look, let me show you. First term, what are they going up by or going down by? And then what term are they looking for? Really, that's it. That's all you got to do. Yes? Don't overcomplicate this. So let's talk about this. They're trying to find the 19th term of this. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's do it. Here we go. What's the first term? So a to the 19th, or not 19th power, but a19. What's the first term? What? 7. So I'm going to put a 7 there. What's the next thing it says up there? Plus what? Plus, nope, what's this say? Plus the common difference. What's it going up by? Look again.
5, 6.
It's random numbers. 6, thank you. So plus 6. Now, what number do they want you to find?
19.
So I'll put 19 minus 1 in the parentheses. You guys have your calculators? Open your calculator and just type that in just like that. 7 plus 6, parentheses, 19 minus 1. Don't yell it out. Don't be that guy. Alex.
Wait, how do we put the number on the bottom?
You don't. This is the only part you need.
Oh.
This is the only part you need. What'd you get? What'd you say?
79. I got 115.
115 should be your correct answer. What did you type in?
You put a 7 in there. Oh, it's a 1?
Dude. Minus 1. All right, let's do the next one. What's this one doing?
It's plusing -4.
Okay. It's plussing.
Plussing negative.
Hey, I like that you're being aggressive with it. You don't let them make fun of you. Yeah. Haters. Okay, here we go. What's A1? What's the first number?
30.
30. Aaron. Okay. And then we've got, what's it doing? It's going down by what? I could write it like this, plus -4, or I could just put -4. I really don't care. Okay, you do you, boo. All right, here we go. Now, what number am I looking for?
19.
The 19. 19 minus 1. Do me a favor. Find that. You do you.
So we don't.
Same answer if you put
Yeah, it'd be the same number.
So you put 30.
Why is it always 19?
Because that's what they told us to find.
Like say that could have been like 20.
It could have been anything. It could have been any number. They just asked for the 19th number. Now it's going down, so it should be what kind of number? It should end up as a negative. What'd you get?
42. Negative 42.
Negative. So here we go. A 19. In other words, the 19th number in that sequence is negative 42.
Oh, I thought we were looking for 19 in the sequence.
You are.
The 19.
The 19. Oh, I'm hearing people say that makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
Are we good? Yes. No. They just are on the, they could have said, hold on. You guys do me a favor. Go back up. You guys still have it on, did anybody not clear it on the calculator? Push up and highlight it. Just, no. The equation that you typed in, highlight it and hit enter. So it retypes it. I want you to change the 19. Let's change it. Give me just some random 67. Let's put a 67 in place of the 19. Let's see what the 67th number is. Instead of 19. That would be the 67th number in that sequence. You see what I'm saying? It's some of you guys are like, why is it always 19? Well, they were just looking for the 19th number. That's all they wanted. That's why it was 19.
So is 30 A1?
30 is A1 because that's your first number in the sequence. The first number of the sequence always, the first number always goes, no. First number always goes, thank you, first. The first number always goes first. All right, we good? We want to jump into geometric. I'm just going to do it in one video. Let's just do one video. Let's push through. All right, let's do it. One video. We're going to get more views. All right, here we go. Geometric sequences. I actually like geometrics a little bit better. By the way, I don't know. It's just more fun. Okay, it's a little bit easier. All right, here we go. Geometric sequences. A list of numbers. A list of numbers where each term is multiplied. There's the key. Multiplied by a fixed. What's fixed mean? Nope, it doesn't change. It's a fixed number. Non-zero number. A fixed non-zero number. In other words, it will not change. Okay? The common ratio, here we go, is the constant factor the constant factor, okay, that is multiplied. Well, the constant factor by which each term is multiplied to get the next terms. In other words, if 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, okay, 512, 1024, so on. Okay? It just keeps rolling, multiplying times 2. It's different than arithmetic. What is arithmetic? Adding. Yeah, you're plussing. Okay? You're adding. Okay? So if we're adding, geometric is multiplying. Now, just like, hold on. Arithmetic, what word did we not use even when it went down? Subtraction. It's always addition. So if I tell you that this is multiplying, what do you think we're not going to use? Division. It's going to go down. It's going to go down, but it won't be division. Okay? We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, here we go. Identifying geometric sequences. All right, here we go. Determine whether the following represent geometric sequences. If yes, identify the common ratio. If you notice, it doesn't say common difference anymore. Difference is when you add. Common ratio is when you multiply. Okay? All right, here we go. What's this one doing? 2. Are all of them multiplying by 5? Yes, they're multiplying. So yes. And it's times 5. Cool. Anybody know this one?
It's times and dividing.
We'll get back to this one in just a minute. We'll get back to that one in just a minute. What about this one? How do you get from 6 to 18? Times 3. So let me ask you this. Is 18 times 3 24? No, it is not. So does that work? No, it does not. Let's go to the next one. We'll get back to number 2 in a minute because that one's kind of tricky. All right, what's this one doing? So, hey, hold on. Pay attention just to the numbers. 7, 14, 28, 56. What's it doing? It's going up by 2s. Is everybody with me? So it's yes. And we're multiplying times 2, right? But what do you notice? So it's, hold on, what's it doing? It's multiplying by negative because it's rolling back and forth. Because think of it this way. What's a negative times a negative? And then it goes back to a, and then it goes back to a positive. That's why it does this. If it switches back and forth like this, it's a negative. A negative will be involved. That is only if it switches back and forth. Say that. If it switches back and forth, a negative is involved. Do what? Number 2. Well, number 2 is yes, but I'll get to that in a minute. Don't overthink it. Close your Chromebook for a second. Okay. All right, here we go. What's number 5?
No. Yes.
Hold on. It's going down, right? It's going down though. We'll get back to that one in a minute. We're not dividing. I promise you, we're not dividing. Let's do number 6.
Times 3.
No, how would you get from? Hold on. How would you get from 9 to 36? Times 4. Hold on. Is 36 times 4 144? Calculators. You have a calculator? What's 36 times 4? Is it 144?
136.
What? That was really aggressive. I love it. But it wasn't right.
I got 144.
36 times 4.
Yes.
Calculators are hard. And then what's 144 times 4? Is it 576? So is there a pattern? Hold on. Now, I heard some people say -4. What's the problem with that?
It would be a positive.
It doesn't flip back and forth. But there is a pattern. Yes. Times 4. Just normal. Just because we started with a negative number. Because we started with a negative number, our starting number, right? And then we multiply times 4. If we keep multiplying by the same positive number, it's going to stay as the same sign. When you multiply by a positive, listen, when you multiply or divide by positive, now I'm kind of going to just math. I know we don't use division, but this is just a good math rule. When you multiply or divide by a positive, the signs don't change. The signs do not change. If you divide a negative by a positive, it stays negative. Okay? If you divide a positive by a positive, it stays positive. Positives do not change the signs. Negatives do. All right, now let's talk about this one. What's it doing? No, it's going back. Okay, it's going back and forth, so there's going to be a negative involved. Now, tell me what it's doing. Going down. By what? Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's going down by 2. Hold on. Now, what is the same? Let's talk about division. Let's talk about it so we can get to the right number. If we're talking about dividing by 2, ultimately, what are you doing if you're dividing by 2? Say, who said it? Halving it? No, technically you're right. But when you divide by 2, that is the same thing as using what fraction? Fraction. No, use your fractions. There's a reason why. 1 over 2. Please watch this. Everybody with me? Dividing by 2 is the same thing as multiplying times 1/2. Hold on, I'm going to show you something. And I want you to use the fractions because that way you can be exact. If you do like dividing by 3 and you divide, that's the same as multiplying 1. Don't use 0.333. Don't do it because you won't get an exact number. Okay? Use 1/3. Use 1/3. Because how many 3s do you have? I mean, when you start putting in the calculator. You see what I'm saying? Dividing by 4 is the same as multiplying times what? 1/4. You guys, do you see the pattern now? Okay? So going down, we don't use division. We're multiplying by that fraction. So know that. Everybody understands. That would be your common ratio. So what is this one? Yes, it is. And it's going down by halves, which means my common ratio is what? -1/2. There it is. So now, do number 2. Go. Is everybody all right? Dividing by 2. All it is just 1 over that fraction. Look. Okay. What is this one doing? 1/3. It's dividing by 3. Or multiplying times 1/3. Is everybody good with that? Good? Okay. Everybody's good? All right, cool. Let's do number 7 and number 9. Go. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to let you guys work on number 7 and number 9. I forgot to unpause it. Here's the answer. All right, number 9. What do you got?
1.
Yep. Well, hold on. What are we going? What are we doing here?
Divided by 2.
No, we're not.
Timesing by 0.5.
We're not timesing by anything. We're
We're
plussing?
multiplying.
Thank you.
1 over 2.
Thank you. We're multiplying. I heard timesing and plussing. So, all right, cool. What? I get it. I'm just messing with you. All right, here we go. So we got 1, then we've got what? 0.5. Then we got what?
0.25.
Okay. Dang, all right. That was aggressive. All right, good. All right, here we go. You ready for the equation? Man, you were fired up today. I like it. All right, here we go. Your equation. The nth term of the geometric sequence. Here's your ratio. So a to the n. What do we always? The first term always goes what? First term always goes first. Now here's where it's a little bit different. Here's where it's different. Now instead of common difference, what do we have? A common what?
Formula.
Ratio.
I just saw formula.
Common ratio. So here we go. Put an R in parentheses. Now, here's where it gets funky. As an exponent, n minus 1. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. I will show you. Okay, obviously. All right, here we go. So here we go. The instructions say write the rule for the nth term, then find what? A what? They want the 7th term. So here we go. So we're going to write the function. So we've got A7 equals, what's my first term? 3. What are they going up by? What are they multiplying by?
3.
So 3. And which one do they want?
3. No, A7.
7. So it's going to be 7 minus 1. Now, put it in your calculator, and I'm going to show you how to get an exponent. Okay? To get an exponent, here's what it should look. Go ahead and put it in the calculator just like this. You're going to go 3. Then you're going to hit this button, 3. And then you're going to hit the close. And then you're going to hit the caret, which is right above the division sign on those calculators. 7 minus 1.
I got 2.
The answer is 2,187. It's right above the division sign. It looks like that. Look right above the division. Well, it's called a. I don't know why it's called a caret. It's right. Click the mountain. No, it's. It's a caret. All right, do the second one. Go.
Okay, so I don't remember which one was first because they're both 3. So it's multiplying by 5. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Is it? Yeah. So
But the signs are switching back and forth.
So it'd be -4 parentheses 5. Or 5.
All right, guys. Hey, real quick. when you're talking about your calculators, hey, we're almost done, guys. Just stick with me. So if we got this, we got -4, and this multiplies by what? What's my common ratio? -5, because the signs switch back and forth. When you do that on some of these calculators, make sure you hit the negative button, not the minus. Okay, and it probably gave you an error.
But it didn't give me
Okay.
I think mine's just smarter. Like,
Yeah, maybe just realize how smart you are. Okay, then we went 7 minus 1. What did you guys get?
I got -6,200.
It is not -6,000.
62,500.
-62,500. -62,500. All right. Hey, real quick, what's different? What's the difference in arithmetic and geometric? What's arithmetic? Adding. Okay. What's geometric?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. What fraction is the same as dividing by 8?
1/2.
1/8. 8 over 1. 1/8.
Wait.
1/8.
Is -8 is divided by -8 8/1?
No, that's just 8.
That's an inequality.
Yeah. All right. Hey, so we're done. Check out the video. Click like, subscribe, send it to your
Comment,
friends. So
share.
thanks, guys.